Yeah, you can definitely give this a try, especially in the level range from 1 to 25. Maybe this is actually a good spot to gain some skill points for bottom fishing and, of course, also to make some silver. So here at Windenbach, I caught a white-eye bream trophy today during the live stream. Not bad at all. Definitely something you like to take. And now I'm testing it again. Can I get even more here? And is there more than just simple roach? Because we also want to make some cash here. I've been trying things out a bit. Different baits, different hook sizes. My first thought was to go a bit bigger and try catching larger fish with bigger hooks. However, that hasn't been too successful so far. The classic hook sizes, like a size 16 or even a size 12 hook, weren't particularly effective here for white-eye bream and blue bream. But when switching back to a size 18 hook, things are looking much better. You can see plenty of small white-eye bream here, and also the blue bream. Both species are present all the time, so you can really catch them well here. Just cast loosely into the reflection of that big tree at around 15 to 20 meters. I didn't clip it precisely, but instead just cast at about half power, which ends up being around 15 to 20 meters. And there's the next one, 255 grams. In terms of XP, it's not bad at all, and silver-wise, it's actually really good. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. As for the setup, I'm using an 18 hook and going a bit finer. At first, I also tried Zig Rig. I gave it a go at the beginning because there have been catches of white-eye bream on creme brulee and caramel. So that's supposed to work, definitely with creamy baits. That's why I tried it at first using Zig Rig, with those small foam baits for Zig Rig. But it didn't really work. I'll have to test that again another time. At the start, it was a pretty wild experiment, but now that I've adjusted things, it's looking really good and much more targeted for white-eye bream and blue bream. So, let's take another look at the setup. I think this is working best, a size 18 hook with bark beetle and a not too thick leader, using 5.4 kilograms fluorocarbon. That seems to be working well. As for the weight, I wouldn't worry too much. I used a sand-colored weight, but if you're using a standard bottom fishing setup, you don't really need to worry about weight colors. However, you should use a small hook and not go too big. And as mentioned, bark beetle works well, or you can use caddis fly larvae, that also works great. This is the spot that has been working well all the time. I'll quickly show it on the map. It's up here right before the junction. So, we're roughly in this area. Now and then you'll also catch nays here. If that happens, great. Take it with you, as it brings good silver. Sometimes you also get mussels or Donnett's roughy. This spot is also great for just trying a redworm. Just set up one rod with a redworm. Oh, what do we have here now? Maybe a big bream at night? That could happen on bark beetle. Come on, let's tighten the drag a bit more. Oh wow, an ID. Actually 1.7 kilos ID, very nice. I'll gladly take that, an excellent fish. And then back out again. Another spot that worked really well today and is worth testing is just a few meters away. I'll quickly show it on the map. It's up here where there's a little gap. And in this area, just casting straight into this zone. Again, casting to around 15 meters, and it worked great there too. So if you want to gain skill points, this is a good place to be. The nice thing about this spot is that you get a wide variety of fish with good frequency, which helps you earn skill points in bottom fishing much faster. All right, let's take in one more fish, and then we'll check out the cashier to see what the results look like and how the earnings are. And there's the next bream. Again, caught on caddis fly larvae with an 18 hook, and this is even just carp leader material. Braided, relatively thin and fine. It doesn't even have to be ultra transparent, just relatively thin, which works well. So overall, a slightly finer setup. All right, let's quickly check the cafe to see how things look, or rather, also the fish market to see how much this all brings in. The first glance always goes to the cafe. We want to see if we can turn in anything here. These were the last tasks from the tournament during the live stream. There were still some roach in there. Other than that, nope, nothing else. Now let's sort by price. And this is the great part. We have fish that bring in really good silver. The blue bream here is a great example. Even under 200 grams, it already brings in over 11 silver. That's really solid. And also the white-eye bream, the small ones also bring in good silver. Definitely worth doing. The top few fish here are already close to 100 silver. So overall, we've got almost 100 silver, even with a lot of testing. If you started right away with an 18-hook bark beetle larvae or caddisfly larvae, you'd already be making solid silver. I'm keeping the mussel, of course. I'll process that later. The rest gets sold. And now back to the spot for more testing. If this helped you, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me a lot. See you in the next video or maybe in the live stream. Until then, tight lines.